straightening your hair. There is not a hairstyle that's more confusing yet simple at the same time. Hi, I'm Abby, and today I'm going to teach you a simple 4-step method that should only take about 10 minutes to straighten your hair. I believe that this specific method works on all hair types from wavy to straight. Growing up, I had the hardest time figuring out how to straighten my own hair. That was until I started watching my mom do her own. She has been straightening her hair every day, and I mean every day, for the past 12 years. That is a lot of practice. So I basically learned from the master. I believe that this hair style will save you not only time but frustration in the morning when you're getting ready. It only takes 4 simple steps, or 3. Prepping your hair, brushing it out, sectioning it, and straightening it. So the first step is to prep your hair. I like to start with clean hair, so I wash it and I apply a conditioner to it. You can be leave-in if you like. It just makes it so your hair is a lot silkier and smoother once you're done. Right out of the shower, I like to apply a heat protectant to it. You can use a spray or a cream. I prefer a spray. I use this every time after the shower if I'm straightening my hair or not. It's called 12 Benefits, and I like it because it has more benefits than just a heat protectant would. If you don't apply a heat protectant when you straighten it, it can it can get you split ends and breakage, and you really don't want that. So once you have applied it, you want to make sure that your hair is completely dry before you start applying heat to it. If you do apply heat to it on wet hair, it will fry it and it never ends out good. Once your hair is completely dry, you'll want to brush it out, make sure that there are no knots. If there are knots in your hair when you pull the straightener through it, it will get caught on those knots and it won't make your hair as straight. The next step is to section your hair. This is a part that almost everyone typically messes up on. It's a harder part. I like to start with 3 sections. I have a medium thickness of hair. If you have more hair or thicker hair, then you might want to do more sections. I start off with, I go to my ears, and I just pull it back and just leave this bottom section down and pull everything else up. Once that is done, I go back and I split that section into 2 and straighten those out. Once I'm done with that, I pull the top section up and do the middle section. And I do the same thing. I split it in half and run the straightener through it. And then once I'm done with that, I let the rest of my hair down. And I use a comb and I split my hair in half. This way, when you do part it on the side, it will add more volume to it if you do like to part it on the side. When you are sectioning up your hair, you can use a clip or a ponytail. I like to use one of these. They're swirly-doos, a fun name for it. This just makes sure that you don't have any bumps in your hair. I like it. Clips sometimes can fall out of your head, so I like them better. Now it is time, once it is prepped and combed and sectioned, to straighten your hair. I like to use this. It is a Nano Titanium by Baby Bliss Pro. They have many different sizes of straighteners. I like a skinnier one for beginners because it's easier to manage. It might take longer, but it's a lot easier to manage. You'll want to plug this in, and I like to set my temperature to 365 degrees, which might seem really hot, but it's not that hot. It's actually the normal temperature you should have your straighteners at. If it's too hot, it will ruin your hair. So what you'll want to do once everything is heated up, I'm going to grab it at the end. Yes, some people do grab it like this. You'll be surprised. My brother did that once and burned his hand. But you'll want to grab a section of hair that's about 1 inch or 2 wide and thick enough so you can't see through it, and grab the straightener at your roots and pull it down to the ends of your hair. You'll want to repeat this step 2 to 3 times or until the desired straightness. Once you've done that all over your head, you're ready to part it, go out and party. So to review, first you need to prep your hair. Make sure your hair is completely dry and has a heat protectant on it. Next, you need to brush it out, make sure that there are no knots or bumps. Then you need to section your hair depending on how much hair you have and how thick your hair is. And then the last step is to sandwich your hair and run your straightener down through it. I recommend that you buy most of your products from a beauty supply store or salon store. You can get more bang for your buck. They're more reliable and trustworthy. So I hope that next time you're getting ready in the morning, remember what I said today. Thank you.